evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is good to be back. It is Monday night. It is break night on October 6th, 2025. It's 9:30, a little bit late just because we're doing the draft and kind of running a couple of things right now. Cat's driving me crazy already. Oy. I know I got some folks in the middle of doing the baseball draft right now. We are going to start off with our basketball break. Sorting box here. We're going to need it tonight. Mini for football is up. It has 4 spots left in it. I do have a special message, and I will share it with folks later, too. I do have a special message from a special somebody to play just before this break gets started. Where did I put that? Just like trying to wrap my head around something here. I think I got everything. Yeah. All right. So got a little special something to share with y'all.
Aiden.
Hi everyone. I have a great week.
From the little munchkin there, who is doing fantastically well from his surgery. I can't say enough about
We've got Seth Rogen, Aziz Ansari, and music from Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats. And don't forget to turn your clocks back. That's Seth Rogen. And don't forget to turn your clocks back next month.
Sorry.
You're in good hands.
It's funny. Just looking at, reading the comments for some of the folks. What they're grabbing for teams here. So. All right. Just kind of wrapping my head around everything. Sorry. All right. So we've got a case break here. So Aiden's doing really well. He shockingly did extremely well through the surgery. Not that I thought he was going to do bad, but just that we were not expecting him to do. To go home within a day when we went to the surgery, they told us like, oh yeah, he's going to be here till Thursday. And I was just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I do not want to spend 3 nights in this hospital when originally I was only planning to stay till Wednesday, let alone Thursday. And I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. But they came around and then they said, I mean, this kid is literally just on Tylenol. No opioids, no heavy duty drugs, no catheters, no nothing, just Tylenol. So yeah, pretty wild. Yes, we are doing serial number tonight. So go ahead and get your serial numbers in the comment section. We will be doing our serial number giveaway tonight. We got to do our serial number giveaway tonight, right? We gotta keep that going. There is a lot of serial numbers at play tonight. A lot of serial numbers at play tonight. A lot of serial numbers. Where'd my knife go? Man, I am all over the place. Where did I put my knife? I literally just cut a box open with it. There it is. Yeesh. I am a mess. All right. Let me get this unboxed here. So this break filled. The baseball mega break will follow this one. Here's your full case. This is enjoy the cheap basketball while we've got it, because it ain't going to last much longer, because Topps got everything. I just put orders in for jumbos and hobbies of basketball NBA. So we will have that when it releases. Here's our 8 boxes. I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to stack them up. I got 2 autographs per box. Man, I feel like I've been so out of the loop on this lately. It's like, man, what am I doing again? Camera's all crooked. Jeez. What's wrong with me? And our mini just filled. So the football break is guaranteed tonight. There is 1 spot left for football. It is the Jags. But yeah, go ahead and get your serial numbers in. I'm going to run down the teams here real quick. My God, this thing's crooked as heck. I'll show you guys something kind of wild and goofy. I did want to show this to you guys. So if you haven't seen what Aiden's leg thing looks like, I posted some pictures of it. But pretty wild. These struts are pretty interesting. Focus. There you go. Pretty interesting. These struts are pretty interesting. Basically, this little this little knob right here, you just pick it up and rotate it, and it extends it by 1 millimeter every time. Those little red caps, those are pins that are in his leg, and there's 6 of these, and there's a program that's been given to us that tells us when we rotate them. So at 11 o'clock, I have to take a pause from the break because I got to go extend these a little bit. So he's just doing fantastic through the whole process, making my life a lot easier. And I've been able to get some work done around the house, get caught up on our giveaways, get caught up on our trackers and our breaks. So works out good for everyone. All right, so Jod 13. TJ has 88. Chad has 125. All right. Gonna go with all right. Our draft is nearing its completion. Miker is up in the draft. He's on the 10-minute clock. So, all right. Okay, so Andrew's going 13. All right. The Jaguars are remaining in the football break. They are still an open team. That is a Panini Black first off the line box. No, the Brewers are actually a good pick because you got a chance at Jesus Meta in Bowman Chrome and in Leaf Trinity. Yeah, Jesus Meta, good choice. All right, so let's run down the teams for this break. We've got Anthony Carlucci. He's got the Pistons, the Rockets, and the Jazz. He also has the Magic, the Timberwolves, and the Bulls. Paul Seymour has the Pacers, the Nuggets, and the Pelicans. Mr. Trokey, who hits the lottery jackpot on his random, got the Grizz, the Warriors, and the Lakers. Ray Santana's got the Knicks, the Bucks, and the Suns. Becky's got the Thunder, the Heat, and the Spurs. Jaw has the Celtics, the Clippers, and the Hornets. Ray's got the 76ers, Nets, and Trailblazers. TJ's got the Wizards, the Cavs, and the Kings. And Kenneth has the Hawks, the Raptors, and the Mavs. The thing to remember about Topps Inception is there's a lot of people that have autographs on this that do not have autographs in Panini. We will not find Luka Doncic autographs, but you will find a lot of players like LeBron and others. So they're 1 pack per box. There are 2 autographs per pack. We got a lot of serial numbers in here, so get your serial numbers in right away because you might get yourself some bird credit as a result. Becky's got 14. EC3's going number 1 as well. All right, let me just double check this. All right, so this is 8 boxes, pack 1. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. You're going to be a lot of dinging here because of folks making picks. I got to remember where the autographs are in this. We should be seeing some nice patch autos in here, too. So backwards. Okay, so everything backwards. Okay, let's just go right like this. All right, so here we go. We're gonna kick it off. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Good luck, everybody. We got a big break night in store for y'all tonight. So lots of boxes, lots of ripping, lots of high-end products here. So let's see what we can come out with tonight. All right, we're gonna kick it off with Jimmy Butler. How about just a Victor Wembanyama game-worn memorabilia for the Spurs? Becky hitting right from the get-go. Then we got a Bogdanovich. That's, I believe, the Hawks. So Victor Wembanyama is kicking us off right from the get-go. Congrats, Becky. Not numbered, but that's a game-worn. You see it right there. Game-worn Wemby. So nice hit, Becky, right out of the gate. Yeah, he did. And we got Bogdanovich. That is 96. No, not hit, but Bogdanovich. It's going to be your first autograph tonight. I will say this does not, if we hit a 101 in it, it does not count as a superfractor because superfractors do not exist in Inception. So this is not superfractor eligible for the 101 bounty. But nice one, Bogdanovich. Oh, I'm going to have to move this because these are all thick cards and they do not like those. Our second autograph here. That's going to be a Pascal Siakam. Very nice. Going to the Pacers. That is 7 of 25. 7. I don't see a 7. Pascal Siakam. Very nice for the Pacers. I believe he's the Pacers. The only thing I'm kind of mad about, they did not put the teams on here. So I may be guessing a little bit. Obviously, everything will be verified. It goes to the proper owner. But nice Pascal Siakam. I think actually I could do this. Some of these will fit the lower ones, the small ones, I think. There we go. Probably replacing a bunch of those right now. And then we got a Rob Dillingham, 44 of 150 for the Timberwolves. And Larry Legend on the green. And Kyle Popowski, rookie card. Well, that's cool. So is that the winter? Oh, it's a winter relic game worn. So it's not the sweater, right? Oh, that's not the right one for that. Let's leave the Larry Legend. Yeah, Victor out of the gate is nice. Yeah, Wemby autos are live in this. All right, let me just double check the draft, see if we've gotten any further. All right, Miker is currently up on the draft right now, so we're just waiting on him to make his selection. All right. Box 2. Watching Space Jam. Nice. Yeah, because those sweater ones really kind of bugged me because I felt like they were kind of meh, empty box. But yeah, if you actually have a game used relic, I should actually show you guys something I got because I've actually bought into a Trinity break. Hit that Roderick Arias on the camo patch. So that was pretty cool. I love Trinity. I think Trinity is just an amazing product. Got something thick. Looks like I've got a relic in here, maybe. Tracy McGrady. Rob Dillingham for the Thunder, or for the Timberwolves. I keep saying it. 24 of 75. 24? No, 24. Again, we are doing serial number giveaway for break credit. And there's a Tristan Newton, another one from the Pacers. We are doing serial number giveaway, so make sure you put your serial numbers in here because as you can see, the serial numbers will be plentiful tonight. We will have serial numbers the more than we can do with. I see 10 people in the live stream and I only got 7 serial numbers written down to my side here, so get your serial numbers in on the comments. I thought they did have an LE camo jersey at one point. All right, we've got Tristan Newton on the auto. And then one for the Knicks, that is a Pacom Dadiet. Not numbered, that's for the rookie for the Knicks. And then a Jalen Bridges rookie card. 54 of 75. I will have to verify that team. Who's behind you? Focus is going to be challenging tonight. There we go. 54 of 75. Jalen Bridges rookies. Ooh, nice rookie for the Spurs. Another one going to Becky. Stephen Castle Green. And an OG and a newbie for the Knicks. Very nice. Very nice. Another one for Becky. I thought they would have had a LE camo one. But yeah, I definitely could be wrong on it. I feel like we're going to hit some better autos here. So I'm going to sit these ones. I'll put them on the front for now. Put them up here for now, and then we'll see if they get knocked off. I think they will. Boy, who wants to hit a Steph Curry auto tonight? Whew. That would be something. I don't think we've ever hit a Steph Curry auto. I've hit a Luka. I think the best basketball autos we've hit is a Wemby and a Luka. All right. Let me just see. All right. So Miker picked the Cardinals. I just want to make sure we can bring this one to closure. Miker went Cardinals. Lori went White Sox. Andrew went up. He went Rays. Cole went Cleveland. Cole's got a chance at a Bazana. And Frankie is going to pick last. It's all on Frankie because he picks my last 2 teams. I might end up with the Rockies and the... Frankie finishes off. I might be the one ending up with the Rockies and the Marlins here. We'll see. Kind of funny. All right. 2 boxes down. Many more to go. Mega Baseball draft is almost complete. We're just waiting for Frankie to finish us off there. All right, pack 3. I do have a half case break of this going up on Thursday. This is a nice set. I really like this set. I think this set is way better. Oh my God. Is that Travis Hunter? Wow. Travis Hunter just made an insane catch. Holy cow. Jalen Wells for the Grizzly, rookie. Brandon Miller, green. Alexander Sarr for the Wizard. Very nice. Going to TJ. Oh, very nice for the Grizz. Mr. Trokey, a Zach Edey autograph. Rookie. There you go. There you go. And a Mo Bamba. I believe that's a Clippers card. Going to Jaw. Mo Bamba. And then back, a launch Alexander Sarr. That might be, I don't know if that's a case hit or not. Dennis Rodman. Nice. That was a good box. Very good box right there. I know that's the one that Mr. Trokey was looking for. I don't know. Hey, TJ, is the launch a case hit, or is that just an insert in Inception? I figure you might know more than I might know on this. Got a nice little lineup going here. I like seeing all these autographs. I mean, when was the last time you were able to say you were in a case break of basketball for $100? I don't know. Last time I could ever say that. I feel like that's a case hit, but I don't know. We'll find out. It's a good game. I got a ton of money from man, that Bucks Seahawks game yesterday. That did wonders for me. To see where my parlays are at tonight. If you missed it earlier, I have a special video for everybody to take a look at. Wow, Xavier Worthy has done nothing tonight. That's awesome. Xavier Worthy has -1 yard. What the heck? Is he out? Did he get hurt again? Becky, what's going on with Xavier Worthy? He's killing me. I thought he'd be good for 60 yards tonight. Killing me. All right. All right. At least he's still in the game. I don't know why he's at -1 yard. All right. Next box. This is about halfway. Wow. It's quite a game going right now. Chet Holmgren. Oh, my goodness. I mean, not an autograph, but hey, that's a hell of a relic right there. How about a Steph Curry 98/99? Steph Curry game-worn mem. And behind that, we got a Quentin Post. Steph Curry 98/99. Very nice. Well, I don't need him to do nothing. I need him to get 60 yards receiving and 2 more receptions. Somebody go give him a call. Tell him to, you better nut up or shut up. I struggle trying to do bets on Chiefs games because they're so erratic in determining what they actually are going to turn out. It's very hard for me to wager on them. All right, here we go. Quentin Post, autograph. Alpern Sengun, I believe that's a Rockets. That is 14 of 75. Oh, wait, Becky. Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Becky with the $5 break credit. 14 of 75 on the Alpern Sengun. Oh, why not have two $5 break credits? How about back-to-back 14s? Becky with the back-to-back 14. She's got $10 break credit and 2 cards consecutively. And Alvin Iverson, 120 of 150, and a Tyler Smith. So Becky hitting twice. Once wasn't enough. Twice was nice. Congrats, Becky. $10 break credit for you. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. The Olajuwon's to 25, too. So nice one for the Rockets. Had the Rockets tonight. Rockets was AC3. All right. Mr. Trokey's in number 8. I know you always do well. Basketball's your jam with me. Ha. Get it? Jam? Ha. Ha. I made a basketball pun. All right, we're going to put that as our low-numbered card of the night. Our low-numbered card of the break. I mean, I still tell people about that $4,100 Shai Gilgeous-Alexander card. That was still wild to me. I mean, that definitely by far is the most expensive card I've ever pulled. All right. All right, that was halfway. It is an SSP? Nice. All right, so you just got yourself... So, TJ, you just got yourself the SSP Alexander Sarr launch. Sweet. All right. Oh, great. Was it for 60 yards? Isaiah Collier. Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons. Game-worn mem. Nice. Jalen Wilson for the Spurs. That is 16 of 99. Then we got a Jalen Tyson for the Cavs. Very nice. Scoot Henderson. That's a gold to 50. 37 of 50. Anton Watson and Jalen Bridges. $37. It's kind of funny how your first ever breaks can be some of your biggest breaks. There's the Collier. I don't know. Let's see. The Jalen Wilson might Let's see. It is numbered. We'll take the Mo Bamba off. Wait, why are you saying no? What'd I say? About Worthy going down? Oh, Worthy's back out there. That's what I heard. I just heard Worthy's back out there. All right. 3 more boxes left. Is he Nets? Okay. I could believe that. I have a tendency sometimes to try and figure out. A lot of times what I will actually do is I will go back through these and I will look at the checklist and I will make sure that I have everybody associated to the proper team. All right. Here we go. This is box number 6. Shaquille O'Neal. AJ Mitchell, 36 of 50. Very nice. And then if you don't like that one, how about an AJ Mitchell, 33 of 75? Very nice. The golds look cool with the kind of the gold foil to them. That's pretty nice. Behind the AJ Mitchell auto, we got a Terrence Shannon Jr. for the T-Wolves. Rob Dillingham, green. Ryan Dunn, 19 to 25. That's a Pacers, I believe. It's either a Pacers or a Jazz. I think it's a Pacers. Ryan Dunn, 19. I went on 19. And Saloon, rookie for the Hornets. I like the Elijah one up there better. It's a nice, I mean, this is a really nice looking set of cards. You know, I saw a video that basically showed that if you were to basically take Dunn Sons. See, I get kind of crisscross because some of the Suns and the Pacers and the Jazz cards look very similar in this set. That's a Thunder. AJ Mitchell. That's a 75. I think that one's worthy of knocking someone off the board here. Let's get the Tristan Newton off. But basically 3 of these boxes is equivalent to 1 box of Obsidian. And that's just wild. That's the differences that we're looking at. It's you could have 1 box of Obsidian basketball or 3 boxes of this. Obsidian looks nice and great and everything, but you know, it's it definitely doesn't. I feel like you're getting much more bang for your buck out of this. All right, box 7. And Inception is always a really nice product too. So getting it kind of in a really inexpensive manner, I feel like really helps out a lot. All right. Box 7 of 8. We still need we need that big hit. We need that big auto. Hopefully we'll get it here. Zach Edey was nice, but we can do better. Messi, we got Topic. relic game used or player worn. Sorry, that's a player worn. KJ Simpson for the Hornets. Jalen Wells for the Grizz. That's not bad. Pacom Dadet, green. Jarice Walker and Hakeem Olajuwon. I must be behind you guys on the game. Oh, now I know why. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm definitely behind you guys. That's a game turner right there. Nice Jalen Wells for the Grizz. I feel like everybody's gotten a little piece of something tonight. All right. Get the KJ Simpson. Swatch the Wells at the Dadet. The two Grizz cards next to each other. All right, last box coming up. This one's got to be the Magic. All right, last box. I always find it's fun to. I always find it fun to do these case breaks for y'all because it's like we got all the case hits, we've got all the short prints, we've got the best chances at some of the best cards. So it's always fun to be able to kind of do these and really sink our teeth into it and see what we can turn up. All right, empty box. Last pack. Good luck, everybody. All right. Allen Iverson. Trae Young for the Hawks. Nice. Game-worn memorabilia. That's a good one. Memory Lane. Arvydas Sabonis for the Trailblazers. 85 and 99. And the last auto is going to be Cody Williams. That one I think is a Jazz. With a Johnny Furphy green, Jason Tatum 36 of 99 for the Celtics, and a Kyle Flipowski. I'd say we had an average case. I mean, I love the ink. I mean, I love seeing how much ink we got through here. I mean, the wealth was spread on this one for sure. Trailblazers go to Ray Santana. 99-yard pick six. Well, Patrick Mahomes, according to FanDuel, is now projected to throw for 326 yards. I guess they're projecting the fact that if he has to win, he's going to have to go down the field twice now. He's only at 215 right now. All right. Let's do a recap of basketball. Nice little break. Nice solid case break. I said we got a half case of this going up on Friday. Or Thursday for Friday. All right. All right, here we go. Let's do the recap here. I think everybody got a little bit of something out of this one. So Trae Young for the Hawks game used memorabilia. Sabonis numbered to 99 auto. Cody Williams auto. KJ Simpson for the Hornets auto. Dadet auto for the Knicks. Nikola Topic for the Thunder patch. Jarice Walker green. Dadet rookie green. Rob Dillingham for the T-Wolves green. Terrence Shannon Jr. to the T-Wolves auto. Tristan Newton, which I believe is the Pacers. Could be the Suns. Auto. AJ Mitchell for the Thunder, number 250. Ryan Dunn to 25 for the Suns. So I think that might have been a Suns card then. Jalen Tyson for the Cavs, autograph. Mo Bamba for the Clippers. Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, game worn mem. Scoot Henderson to 50 for the Trailblazers. Super short print launch, Alexander Sarr. Allen Iverson to 150. Quentin Post. Alexander Sarr, green, rookie. Jalen Bridges to 75. Stephen Castle, green, rookie. $24.75, Rob Dillingham. Larry Bird, green. Rob Dillingham to 150. And our stand cards. Hey, Worthy caught a pass. Oh, nice catch by Worthy. I need him to get 60 yards, though. All right, and our best cards we had two very, very, very nice patches here. We had a Victor Wembanyama game-worn patch. We have a Steph Curry 98 and 99 game-worn patch. Very nice. You can smell the sweat coming off them. Hakeem Olajuwon to 25. Alperen Sengun to 75. Jalen Wilson to 99. Bogdan Bogdanovic to 99. Pascal Siakam for the Pacers. That's numbered 17 to 25. Zach Edey autograph. AJ Mitchell to 75 and a Jalen Wells autograph. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So I am now going to get our baseball break set up here. The mini for football did fill. Oh, what did I do? Crap, I'm in full screen mode. There we go. All right, let me get the baseball stuff going here. All right, here it is. All the baseball you could have wanted. Now, remember now in this break, too, we do have 2021 Bowman's Best. Yes. All right. Hey, Worthy's up to 42 yards, so that's good. I need Hunter and Thomas Jr. to get one more reception each. I need Thomas to get 3 more yards receiving. I need ETN to get 11 more yards. I got a bunch of stuff. All right. Let me get the tags in for baseball. This should have been finished. Frankie took the Twins, so that finished that one off. So I got the Marlins and the Rockies. All right. I'll see what happens. Superfractor Solace coming. All right. Let me put this. What did I do? Undo. All right. I'm going to take this. It's a good football game on right now. All right. So there is your baseball teams up on the right here. I'm going to go ahead and get everyone tagged into this one. All right. Let me post that also. I want to make sure I post that. So let's see. Pull this out. Put this over. All right. All right, so our baseball mega break. We've got Jaw. We've got Brad. Got Mr. Trokey. Mr. Stickle. Dale. Mark. Paul Seymour. Sam. Bobby. Lori. Ray. Chad. Andrew. Cole. Steve. Reminder again, we are doing serial number giveaway, so please get your serial numbers in if you have not done so already. I saw 10 people in the stream. That means there were 3 people that were missing out on a chance of getting free break credit, so please make sure that you do that. Frankie. Miker. Who am I missing? Anyone I'm missing? Sam Markdale. Bobby Glory. Ray. Chad. Andrew. Cole. Steve. Okay. All right. I got all the tags there. All right. Lori's going 24. All right. What do you think? What do you want to start with? Camera's all goofed up again. What do you guys want to kick it off with? Somebody give me a box. We've got Leaf. We got Bowman's Best. We've got Tier 1. We've got Bowman Chrome. We got Finest. We got Inception. What do you guys want to start with? What box do you want to kick it off with? Oh, and actually, before I forget, 2 things. If you guys didn't catch it at the beginning of the stream, this looks so janky. Chad says Finest. All right. I did want to show this to you all. Now that we got more people in the stream, somebody had a special message for you all.
Aiden.
Hi, everyone. I have a great break.
All right, we'll do Finest, then Leaf. So that was a little message for Aiden, wishing you all a great break. So as a reminder, you do not need to be in the breaks in order to try to win break credit. All you have to do is put a serial number choice in the comment section of the screen of there. So just pick any number you think that's going to be on the left side of the serial number, and if you hit that, you will win yourself $5 break credit. If you guess a number above 99 and it hits, then you win $10 break credit. So you do not have to be in the breaks in order to do it. All right, so Steve's going 47. Lynn's going 19. Tino's going 33. All right. Dennis, 35. Welcome, Dennis. Welcome to our show. Welcome to my crazy house. All right. Here we go. Finest was voted to go first, and then we'll do Leaf next. And I'll talk about Leaf. Also, one of the things I'm doing, I'm going to keep track of who gets hits in the break. If you do not get a hit, when a hit is anything that I would classify as an auto, a relic, or a numbered card 25 or less. If you do not meet any of those criteria, you will go into a random at the end of this break, and you will be randomed in to get a 4 of 10 Divinity Tom Berenger autograph card. If you don't know who Tom Berenger is, it's the catcher from the movie Major League. So that is up for grabs for anybody who does not get a hit. So if you're the only person who doesn't get a hit, you win it automatically. So good luck to everybody. This is Superfractor Bounty eligible. There is $725 of Superfractor Bounty eligible in this break. So good luck to everyone. All right. Oh, everything finally fell in the trash can. All right, Alan, 23. There we go. Now we're filling up the serial numbers here. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Well, there you go. So you get a shot. If for some reason you guys don't get hit in this one, you got a shot at that. So, all right, here we go. We got Shohei Ohtani kicking us off. Rhett Lauder. Kobe Maya, rookie. Riley Green. Wyatt Langford. That is... What the hell version is that? I believe that's a short print. I do not know what parallel that one is. We're sleeving that. Wyatt Langford for the Rangers. Rangers are going to Steve Wilczek, picking up on the short print. I don't think that's... It doesn't look like a refractor. It's like a tie-dye. I gotta do my homework on this one. I remember these. I like it either way. I'm gonna move the Bowman Chromes over here. All right, let's keep it going. Reese Hines for the Reds. X-Fractor. There we go. And 177 of 200, Matt Olson for the Braves. That was an uncommon Matt Olson. Nobody had 177. Bryce Harper, Creators for the Phillies. Aaron Judge, Refractor, and Matt Shaw, rookie. Yeah, actually, I should show you something. Part of the reason I'm giving that card away is because in the break that I was in, I hit that. So that one kind of upped the ante for me. Oil spill, thank you. For those of you who don't know if I like the movie Major League, well, all you have to do is you have to see the picture that literally is hanging next to the break desk here, which is just about every quote from Major League signed by Charlie Sheen himself, Mr. Winning. So yeah, so part of the other reason why that card is up for grabs tonight. Steve 177. You already picked your number. You don't get to pick a number after the fact. All right, pack 2 from Finest. Oh, there you go. Ultra rare. There you go, Steve. You got yourself an ultra rare. Nice. I like that. The Wild Thing jersey. Connor Norby, Devin Williams, Wyatt Langford, Cam Smith. There's a rare Ellie De La Cruz, Bobby Witt Jr. on the X-Fractor. Blue, Thomas Sagase, 91. No 91s. 91 of 200. Ben Rice debut. Rhett Lauder arrivals. And Dylan Cruz rookie. Oh, Chiefs are going to take it the other way here. It's a tough game. I have the Roger Dorn jersey. It's hanging in my garage right now. I got the Roger Dorn jersey, and then I got that one there. All right, pack 3 from Finest. Ha-Seong Kim, Pete Alonso, Manny Machado, Orbelis Martinez, Max Muncy, Fernando Tatis Jr. We have a gold? Or is it orange? I think it's orange. It is orange. Orange to 350. Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies going to Bobby. With a Brooks Lee for the Twins on the Creators. A debut of Ha-Seong Kim and a Marcus Semien. All right, where's our autographs at? Don't make me have to send this box back to Topps to get more autos from them. So I guess we got to mark off Steve then for magenta. I'm colorblind. You know this. Ask Lisa about the game she wanted me to play. Want to watch me lose my mind? Basically, it's a game with a board of all different hues of colors, and you had to say what color you thought something looked like. And then there was like a square that says if you're close enough to it or not. Drew Thorpe, Spencer Schwallenbach, Paul Skeens, Byron Buxton, rookie. Aaron Shunk for the Rockies. First autograph of the night for the Rockies. The last team picked the Rockies. I tell everybody, don't sleep on the Rockies. First autograph out tonight. The Rockies. Sorry, am I rubbing it in? I tell you guys, the Rockies hit. Everybody hates the Rockies, but they also got Charlie Condon, but it's just, I know it's probably like a $2 card, but still. All right, Aaron Shunk. Means we're going to get a monster autograph in the next packs. Juan Soto, X-Fractor for the Mets. Oh, very nice. How about a Pearl 40 of 40 Marcus Semien for the Rangers? Again, nice card there. All right, Steve, I think you're out for the Tom Bergeron card now. Or Berringer card. I keep calling Bergeron. It's Berringer. I think you got a Pearl and a super rare oil spill refractor. That was already out. Christian Campbell, Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers, 11 of 99 Creators. Nice. And a Zach Veen. Wow, that was a quick touchdown by the Chiefs. All right. That's not a bad box so far. It's pretty solid box. See if we can hit that super fractor bounty tonight. Chase DeLaunder, Pete Crow Armstrong, Tomoyuki Seguno, Fernando Tatis Jr., Ellie De La Cruz. Oh, these cards have been big lately. Okay, Steve, you're out. Wow. How about a 5 of 5? No one had 5. No one had 11. No one had 11. 5 of 5. Wyatt Langford autograph on the Moments card. Damn. Steve's on fire tonight. Rangers are definitely out for that card. Holy cow. And Shota Amanga for the Cubs behind it, but damn, 5 of 5. And he was all, oh, I'm picking so late. Oh, there's going to be nothing left for me to pick. Oh, I don't want to hear no more. You got 2 out of that many. And then absolutely smoked everybody in the Finest boxes. Whew. Whew. No more whining for you tonight. Not too shabby at all. Shota Amanga to 325, 324, 325. Timeless, timeless or Finest timelines for the Blue Jays. Is that a Yeah, Joe Carter. Kumar Rocker for the Rangers debut, and Chris Bryant. Oof. Freaking three super nice hits there. Going to Steve. One box. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more boxes to go. And a football break tonight. And I don't have to go to work this week. I'm still off taking care of Aiden. Just as a reminder, when we hit 11 o'clock, I do need to step aside for a minute. I need to basically go lengthen Aiden's struts on his leg. So, yes, I am going to physically lengthen my child's legs. I think so. They beat themselves yesterday so badly. Gunnar Henderson, Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets, Corbin Burns, Stephen Kwan, X Fractor, Alan Rodden, I guess, for the Blue Jays, Corey Seager, X Fractor for the Rangers. Something stuck back here. For the Cubs, Kyle Tucker, 68/99. 68? No 68. 68/99, Blue X Fractor, Trace Sweeney, Vlad Jr. Refractor, and a Jazz Chisholm. All right, so I'm going to go in the list here. I'm going to eliminate. So I'm going to highlight in yellow anybody who is not eligible for the Tom Beringer card, which right now would be obviously myself. And Steve. All right. So you asked for Leaf next, so we can do Leaf next. You have 2 boxes of Leaf to do. I love Leaf. Yeah, I do think the Giants will win again. I think they screwed themselves in that game. That was a very winnable game. I don't know what happened to the defensive line. They could not get through, where they've been just pounding on everybody this year. So that made no sense to me why the defensive line of the Giants could not get through the Saints offensive line. All right, so I'm going to put a caveat on these boxes. Some of these players may be in the farm system, may be in college, may not be associated with a team. If I don't know them off the top of my head on which team they will be, I will make sure that they get to the appropriate team for that card. I may not be able to note it right away here in the break. Some of these will be really obvious, but so I will make sure if they're not associated to any team, if it was like a Rintaro Sasaki, then it will be random to the entire group. So any card that does not have any team associated to it will be random to the entire group. It looks like from what I've watched on breaks of these, there's been about 1 booklet per case. I don't know if we have the booklet one, but I've got 5 of these boxes sitting over at the card shop right now. So, all right, empty box. Man, Trevor Lawrence is just running around like a mad person tonight. Nope, that's actually the one. Oh. All right, so I'm going to grab a couple of these and we're going to kick it right off. All right, so. Oh, that one's easy. That's a Diamondback. Jordan Lawler, 49/49. Kyle DeBarge, 2/49. I believe that's a Rocky. Landon Roop, 78. Wait, hold on. I got to double check these. 2/49. There, 2/49. No, one had 2/49. 78/99. Landon Roop. No one had 78. 66/99. Trey Savage. Oh, really? Why wasn't he supposed to play? Were they resting him? It's the playoffs. You don't rest, guys. All right, so this will be most of like the base autos. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's a hell of a way to come back. All right, next auto coming out. Zebby Matthews on this Leaf Steel. That is 101, your ones. Liam and Anthony, you each get $5 break credit for the 101s. Good pick for picking one for Leaf. Ones hit a lot. Zebby Matthews, 101. And Victor Scott II, I believe that's for St. Louis. 11 of 49. No 11. Your patch coming up next. Here comes your patch. We got a multi-auto coming up, too. Ooh, that's a nice one. That looks like for the Tampa Bay Rays right there. How about a Theo Gillen? If I'm guessing Rays, that would be Andrew. Sick patch right there. We'll confirm that, but very nice card right there. You still can. You still can put one in. It's never too late. There's still this and plenty other boxes and plenty other breaks tonight. Theo Gillen, nice nasty patch right there. Nope, that one's... I hate games that end with field goals. Nice Theo Gillen. 44 for Cole. All right, and we have a multi-auto here. Yep, that's what I thought was Tampa Bay. Well, that's going to knock Andrew out for that card because that's a sick patch card right there. Oh, Miker's in here, 27. All right, triple autograph. Is that Dylan Cruz? Wow. How about a Dylan Cruz, Brady House, and a Seaver King triple autograph card for the Nationals? 10 of 15. Wow. Nice triple auto right there. I have seen this card pulled so many times. I can't even tell you this. In so many breaks, I've seen this card pulled. Obviously, they did a lot of these triples. Well, I guess I won't be buying Dylan Cruz and Leaf Trinity breaks anymore. For the Nationals. All right, that's Leaf number 1. Let's do Leaf number 2. I will do more of these Leaf breaks. By the way, Leaf Lumber should be coming out soon. I think last I saw, Leaf Lumber might be even coming out this Friday. So I do have a case on order of Leaf Lumber. We will do a full case break of Leaf Lumber. It's the only way that I know how to do it. Churio auto, a Jesus Meta auto. Jesus Meta has got a good shot in this one. We're just going to start right off at the top there. All right. we got 2 thick cards here. So we got 2 patches on the bottom there. Empty box. All right. Just kick it right off with an auto right on top here. Here's an acetate auto. Lazaro Montez. I believe that is for the Mariners. Lazaro Montez, 92 and 99. Debbie Matthews. Who's Debbie Matthews? I don't know Debbie. If you're talking about Zebby, okay. Well, then you guys got that card. Lazaro Montez. I believe that's a Mariners card. Oh, Zebby. Okay. Cam Caminiti, 4 of 10. And we have number 4? No, number 4. Malcolm Moore. It's either Cubs or Mets. I think he's Mets. But I could be completely wrong. 10 of 49. Malcolm Moore. So yeah, I'll look up if we don't know right off the top of the head, we'll make sure. All right, next one out. How about a Thatcher Hurd? 9 and 99, Thatcher Hurd. A lot of these guys, because it's 2024 Trinity, are all with major league teams. So you're not running into too many that are still in the system, in the farm system, or at least in the undrafted system. Next. Kalen Culpepper, that is... I thought that name sounded familiar. Focus. 13 of 15. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Andrew and Jaw, you each pick up $5 break credit. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for you guys. 13 of 15. Very nice. Oh, looks like we only got 1 base card out of that. Brendan Summerhill. Looks like a Cardinal. I did play everyone the video. 9 of 10. I played it at the start of both breaks tonight. 9 of 10. Brendan Summerhill. Shut the door. That's what my wife really got on here for. She just wanted to tell me to shut the door. Brendan Summerhill. All right, let me shut the door. It's nice doing a break on all right. Next up, I think it's going to be the first patch. Oh, we got something on the back patch there. Might be a 101. Ooh, very nice. How about that's looking like a Met right there. Jonathan Santucci. 85 and 99. That's sick. Nice sick patch right there. Might have a 101 patch in the back here. We'll see. 85 and 99. Nice little patch right there. Santucci. All right. Last one for Leaf. See how it's all like Black and gold here. Oh, ask and thou shalt receive. Oh my goodness. How about a 1/1 Jesus Mata with the majestic patch? Damn. Chad Nugent and Liam and Anthony also pick up another $5 break credit. Hot damn. Look at that freaking patch. An auto. Jesus made. Jesus made him do it. Wow. Got the majestic patch. That is sick. I don't know if that's the right thickness. I need to get 168 point. Damn. $197, 168. Ask and thou shalt receive. Holy cow, what a nice. Super, super, super nice. What a nice break we got going here tonight. Well, I think that's going to take center stage. Goodbye now. Right next to the Wyatt Langford. Oh, let's see. How do we do this? Let's do it like this. Yep, that's where those are going right now. That's top 2 cards tonight. Absolute fire from those two. All right. And that's 2 leaf boxes. You guys want to do some more leaf in the future? Woo. Woo. That's awesome. Awesome cards. All right, let's go check the scoreboard here. So Chad is no longer in the running for that. Rays are also out now. So Andrew's out. Twins got a couple hits out of that one, so you guys are out as well. I'll have to confirm Cardinals on some of those. I'm just going to go off what I know right now for sure. Montez was a hit, so that one's out. And the Mets got one out of that one. All right. There's your scoreboard. So everybody in white is still in the running for the Tom Beringer card. If everybody gets a nice hit tonight, which would be awesome, and I would love that, I'll just random the card to everybody. It's one of those ones where it's like that lottery game. We're going to do some Topps Chrome now. It's one of those things where it's like you either want that, it's like that game where you roll the ball, where like you need the number to be above something or below something. It's kind of like the same thing here, I feel like. Empty box. Just open both of these here. You either want everybody to hit. If you already got a hit, you want everyone to hit, so that way you got another shot at it. Or if you're the one that didn't get a hit yet, you're hoping everyone else hits except for you. I'm gonna power rip these Topps Chrome packs. I got so much of this Topps Chrome hobby, I can't even begin to tell you all. I got 8 boxes of Topps Chrome hobby. Technically, I actually have 9. So, of Topps Chrome hobby. I just don't know what to do with it. Oh, the Majestic pack is absolutely sick. And that is, by the way, that is authentic and player-worn memorabilia. So that is not from any specific game or event and from a patch from some other player. So you don't have to worry about getting that, deal with that mess. That's why I like the Leaf stuff so much. I mean, you get some nasty patches, tons of autographs, and the actual patches and stuff are actually from the players. It's not like you're getting smoked on stupid things. I think that's kind of a card, Chad. I would say if you were selling that card, that's probably a buy it now type card. Kind of let that one sit out there and then see what people would offer you for it. Kind of my thinking. Yankees, I think, have gone over in this game or in this break so far. I don't think we've seen. I think we've seen an Aaron Judge refractor, and that's about it. There. I like it with. It's interesting because having these breaks where we got these smaller boxes like Inception and Tier 1, I feel like is better because we get the opportunity to put a bunch of these things together, and when you don't have a lot of cards in them, you can kind of make more out of this for sure. And it's interesting. So I think that's kind of nice. Good to be back with everybody after the week break. Still have a 1 week break from work right now, and so I'm trying to make the most of it. Been trying to clean the house up and stuff. As I did notate to everybody, this break all cards ship. So if you have stacks, your stacks will be put together, and this break will ship everybody's cards out and reset everyone down to 0 again. So since I've been off, that's something I'll be working on tomorrow, is getting this sorted and getting your stacks sent out. So it was also the kind of, you guys got that benefit of this too, where you were getting kind of everything shipped out as well. Got about 2/3 of the box left to rip on this one. I do in 2 minutes once I finish ripping these, I do need to step out for just a second. I need to go adjust Aiden's leg struts on his leg. So just have to give me just a minute so I can go do that. We have to do it basically every 8 hours apart in order to make sure that we don't miss anything with him on it. Well, Chiefs just took the lead. Xavier Worley still did not get me enough yards in this. Still needed that 60 yards from Worthy and never got it. That's all right. All right, finish the power rip here. Yeah, I needed to miss that so we can make another field goal and we can tie the game and go to overtime. All right. close to this. It is 11 o'clock, so like I said, let me just... All you need is a field goal from the Jaguars and then $25 credit. Well, I don't think that one's going to work out. I think that would have worked out only if the field goal was... if they didn't get that extra point there. All right. Give me a couple seconds. Like I said, I do need to just go and... Damn. Look how close this was. I needed Worthy to get... I needed Trevor Lawrence to get 27 more yards. I needed Worthy to get 18 more yards. I needed ETN to get 2 yards. Brian Thomas to get 3 yards. And then him to get 1 more reception. Everything else I had hit. Dang. That was close. All right. Let me go take care of Aiden Struts. I will be right back. I'm just going to give you a little bit of music to well, All right. Sorry about that. I had to do that. All right. Back to the break. All right. So this is what I end up having to do with Aiden. And see all these numbers basically is where I have to make adjustments to him on stuff. And every time we have a star, it's where we have to change it. So like tomorrow morning, I don't have to change them, which is good. But yeah. All right. Back to the break. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Grant Holmes. Mookie Betts. Fernando Tatis Jr. Alec Baum. Zach Neto. Oh, wow. Josh Naylor. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Trey Sweeney. Cade Povich. Tyler Anderson. Chris Sale, all edge for the Braves. Arade. Brandon Lowe. Luis Araz for the Padres. Giancarlo Stanton, power players. Zach Wheeler. Kevin Alcantara, rookie. Michael Harris. Trey Turner. Michael Hellman. Nick York, rookie. Tyler Fitzgerald. Bryce Harper, power players. JT Remuto. Miguel Vargas. Max Scherzer. George Kirby, and Dylan Dingler. Man, 23 seconds. Do the Chiefs come back and make a field goal to send this to overtime? All right, here we go. Nolan Arenado. We have a backwards Mets card. Sean Manaea. That is 185 of 199. Sean Manaea. Wow, Trevor Lawrence was down on the ground on that play. We got Velope Future Stars. Spencer Steer, Cameron Missner, Carlos Navarez, Austin Riley for the Braves, Griffith Connon, Josh Bell, William Contreras, Yu Darvish, Francisco Lindor, Bryce Terang, blue for the Tigers, auto, Ty Madden, 41 of 150. Nobody had 41. 41 of 150, Ty Madden for the Tigers. Let's put this one. Oof. Chiefs got a penalty on that kickoff. Paul Skeens. Do I have a chance at this? Can Xavier Worthy save me out of this? Oh, I'm 4 yards short on Trevor Lawrence for... Nope. Damn. I need them to send this to overtime. Andrew Vaughn, Drew Thorpe, Ozzy Albies, Francisco Alvarez, Gustav Campero, Candelario, Trey Turner. I believe that is a short print. I believe that is a Trey Turner short print. I do not believe that is 560. That is a short print. That is a short print Trey Turner card for the Phillies. Nice for the Phillies. We're going to move the Zebby. Kevin Alcantara for rookie throwback. Max Fried, Lars Nootbaar, Matt Shaw, prismatic rookie. Ronald Acuna Jr., Caden Dana, Johanski Noel. 10 seconds. Can Mahomes make this happen? I don't even know who he was throwing it to. Luis Robert Jr., Carlos Correa, Juan Yepez, Anthony Santander, Gleyber Torres, Tariq Skubal, all etched, Dylan Cruz, rookie, DJ Hers, Stephen Kwan, Blake Snell refractor, Ronald Acuna Jr., Spencer Horowitz, Hunter Renfroe, Kyle Schwarber, Grant McCrae, Spencer Schwallenbach, Nestor Cortez prismatic, Bobby Witt Jr. on the refractor, Mason Wynn. Josh Hader, Tariq Skubal, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Rhett Lauder. Jackson Jobe. Oh, very nice for the Cubs. Going to Lori. How about a Kevin Alcantara rookie card auto? Nice. That's about as good as you can get with some of these. Nice. All etch, Ronald Acuna Jr., Jacob Wilson, rookie, Mason Miller, Vinny Pasquantino, Jonathan India, Yordan Alvarez, Garrett Mitchell. Isaac Collins, 88. That was a winner. TJ Wilson with $5 break credit with the 88. 88.99. Isaac Collins. Lots of break credit going out tonight. surprised the back-to-back timeout call doesn't turn into a. I don't think so. The Trey Turner was, yeah. All right. Kevin Alcantara, Connor Norby, Adele Amador, Johensky Noel, Prismatic rookie. Corbin Carroll, Michael King, Garrett Cole, Freddie Freeman, Jose Altuve refractor, Brady Blaylock, Thomas Sagase, Pete Alonso, Julio Rodriguez, Jose Ramirez, Nolan Jones, Royce Lewis, Tristan McKenzie, refractor, Brady Basso, Hayden Birdsong, Adolis Garcia, Paul Skeens, Fortune 15, Manny Machado, Nico Horner, Anthony Santander Prism, Gavin Lux, and Daniel Sheeman. All right. Next up, Adrian Del Castillo, Alec Burleson, Freddie Freeman, JT Remuto, Shea Langoliers, Dansby Swanson, Wyatt Langford, Zebby Matthews, Luis De Santos, Alex Bregman, Sean Manaea, Reese Hines, Christian Walker, Esquivel Tovar, Adolis Garcia throwback, Salvador Perez, Hunter Fiducia, Cedric Mullins Prism, Jared Duran, Nacho Alvarez Jr. I don't know. I was in there. What am I going to do? Am I going to wake him?
He's awake right now.
I smelled it, but I didn't check. I already made the adjustments.
I know. He's awake right now, but before you go to bed, just look.
I guess.
Well, I don't want him to sleep in it.
Take a look. Paul O'Neill, Teoscar Hernandez, Byron Buxton, Otto Lopez, Brennan Donovan, Kettle Marte, Brooks Lee, Greg Jones, Zach Denzo, Spencer Strider, Nick Gonzalez, Gino Suarez, Gunnar Henderson, Adele Amador, All-Etch Rookie Rush for the Rockies, Adley Rushman, Chase McDermott, Rafael Devers, Brooks Lee for the Twins on the Prism rookie, Yordan Alvarez, Yamamoto, Aguilar, Hunter Renfroe, Bryce Harper, Joey Bart. I have not seen a single decent Yankees card yet come out of this, any of these yet. All right, give me one more second. I need to go just check to see if I need to change Aiden real quickly. I thought I picked up on an aroma, but let me just give me one more second. I'll be right there. Be right back. Sorry, this is a little bit of us managing him right now and trying to make sure. So he's got to bear with me just one more time. Sorry about that. I had to change Aiden. It's a bit of a song and dance trying to navigate around his device and everything. So I do apologize for that. I do had to get that taken care of quickly. We don't want him sleeping with a mess of a diaper the entire night and getting a rash. It's the last thing we need from him. He's got enough going on as it is. All right. So we're back at it now. Okay, we're going to go to Bowman's Best 2021. All right, we're going to get 4 autographs out of this. This is going back to the 2021 day, so this is going to be your Julios. See if we can, still searching for our superfractor. I thought of all of the chances that we had of the superfractor just to be the one. I have learned quickly that I have a really bad habit of sending my superfractor boxes to the card shop and people buying them. It's just the way it happens sometimes. All right. There's a box. Zip box 2 here. All right, and empty box. All right, we'll power rip these open, and then we're gonna finish with tier 1. So we'll do Bowman Chrome Hobby next, and then we'll do a Redemption, or is that a spacer? Or maybe just a backwards card. Weird. Sorry, just something kind of caught my eye a little bit of being a little bit bizarre. So a lot of folks are prospects at this time. A lot of break credit given out tonight, that's for sure. Still haven't had the biggest one given out yet. Still hanging out there at $725. Definitely start to think that we're going to get up to $1,000 before this thing gets won. I still have yet to ever pull my own superfractor. Maybe tonight will be the night. Two more packs here. Yeah, thank you again for bearing with me, obviously, while I got to take care of some things at the home. Obviously, him doing some of that stuff when he's sleeping, obviously not the most ideal. Obviously, I also washed all my hands, so everything's good there. All right, here we go. All right, this is the 2021 Bowman. Bowman's Best. Nick Madrigal, Trevor Story, Ryan Mountcastle, Jonathan India for the Reds. 65 of 150 on the autograph. Nice. Reds just took a hit. Oh yeah, I got to mark some folks off here. Put the Jonathan India up there. 65 of 150. I may have 65. No 65. Let's see. So Reds have a hit, so they're out. Who's the other one? Tigers had a hit, and so did the Cubs. All right. List is getting narrower and narrower for who's going to get the Todd Berringer card. Ha-Seong Kim Christian Hernandez, Austin Hendrick, Christian Yelich. There's a Christian Yelich on the Heat Wave, burnt edge, super nice card. Jazz Chisholm on the refractor rookie, Henry Davis. We don't talk about that guy. Nate Pearson. On the Atomic for the Blue Jays. Marcel Urbina, Juan Soto refractor, Pete Alonso, Fernando Tatis, Jose Altuve for the Astros, 65 of 250. And then Yohendrick Pinigao. I've never heard of this guy. For the Cubs, another one going to the Cubs, going to Laurie. We got Harry Ford, Mike Trout, Matt Chapman, Austin Martin, Jazz Chisholm again, Future Vibrance, Chase Petty, Alec Baum, Jose Abreu, Jose Altuve, Jared Kelenic, rookie, and Austin Martin for the Twins. All right, and let's do the other side now. All right. Other half of the Bowman's Best. Typically, you always get one side that hits harder than the other side. So I think this is going to be the better side. Yerman Mercedes, Miguel Cabrera, Josh Donaldson, Harry Ford on the Heat Wave. Very nice. Harry Ford, right? Yeah, Harry Ford. Miguel Cabrera, Blaze Jordan, Ronald Acuna Jr., Christian Pache on the rookie craftsmanship. Future Vibrance, Joey Bart, Yerman Mercedes, Ha-Seong Kim, rookie, Chase Petty, Vlad Jr. for the Blue Jays, 61 of 150. No 61s. And wow, just stumble upon a redemption. How about a Heat Wave die cut autograph lava refractor parallel for the Boston Red Sox? JD Martinez going to Paul Seymour. Nice. Well, I've said this break has pretty hard. And we still haven't even gotten through everything. I guess I'm going to drop this one. I was just going to sleeve the Vlad Jr., and then I just see there's a redemption back there. So Red Sox now have a hit. Oh, this is getting smaller. Cole, Miker, Dale. Bobby's a little bit questionable right now because he's got the super short print Trey Turner. But I don't know if would we call it a hit yet or not? I don't know. See, there's this card back here has got me confused. Ronald Acuna Jr., Harry Ford, Juan Soto, Jazz Chisholm, Blaze Jordan on the Atomic, Blaze Jordan on the Refractor. Nice. Julio Rodriguez, JT Remuto, Masterpieces, Key Brian Hayes, Future Vibrance. That was a Alex Kurloff. Kyle Lewis again. Jose Barrio, Jackson Merrill. What is this? I think it's a Masterpieces card, but I think it's an autograph. Josh Donaldson. Let's do like this. I think this is a Masterpieces autograph. It's a rookie. Don't show me Rice. Wow. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, how about a Key Brian Hayes Masterpieces? Nice. For the Pirates. That's slick. And the Pirates take a hit. That's cool. Nice. Key Brian Hayes Masterpieces. I think I'm going to have to go like this. I think I got to keep the Trey Turner. Heatwave die cut lava refractor is pretty awesome. All right. Let's do Inception. I'm going to do Inception. We're going to save tier 1 for the end. We're going to do Inception right now. This box has been hanging around for forever, so finally getting ripped. Light. Super light. The redemption in it or something? Well, just feels light. All right. Jacob Young. Ozelis Bosby for the Rays. Blaze Alexander. Is this the auto? 12. Anyone have 12? No 12s on the list. Not an auto. 12 of 150. It's a Manny Machado for the Padres. Nice. I think that's the auto. So Shohei Ohtani on the back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the autograph from Inception. 154, a 299. For the Brewers, Robert Gasser. Robert Gasser for the Brewers. Oh, that one was underwhelming. All right, we're going to do Bowman Chrome Hobby next. And we're going to save tier 1 for the end. Hoping there's a Charizard in there. I don't think we've had a single solid Yankees card in the entire break. I think some of the biggest teams in this right now have, I think, just swung and missed so far. So Pirates are out now. Red Sox are out, which also includes the Angels. So right now we got Cole, Dale, Miker. Miker's in question because I think he got a couple hits out of the out of Leaf. So we'll have to double check that one, but all right. Bowman Chrome Hobby. We'll be doing 2 box breaks of this going up tomorrow. Empty box. We'll go pack by pack on this one. Got 2 autographs coming in this one. Cam Schlitter, obviously, was a big hit for the Yankees. Marcelo Mayer, Kobe Mayo on the red rookie. Rafael Devers for the Rays. Yandy Diaz to 299. Speckle, 61 of 299. Manny Cedeno for the Yankees. Melted Mashers, Samuel Basalo, George Lombard Jr., Wilfried De La Cruz, Ramier Mineta, and Jacob Christian. Now, I'm doing it by name, not by your team. So if you got in any of your teams, you got a hit, you're out. Because the idea is to give a person a hit that completely struck out, not necessarily if you had 5 spots in this break that you got 5 swings at that. So since you absolutely crushed it with the Rangers, it knocked out both of your teams from the eligibility for that card. That way it keeps people a chance who didn't get a hit at all. But yeah, you look at the list. The Dodgers, the Yankees, the A's, the Braves. A lot of teams. Shane Smith, Dalton Rushing, Paul Skeens, Kobe Bellinger. You got a Shimmer, 127 of 199. Will Taylor for the Pirates first. Then we got a Adios Wyatt Langford. Adios, Junkin Ceresis, Bubba Chandler, Dings, and Jose Anderson. So we haven't seen any of our Bowman Chrome autographs yet. Randy Arozarena, Logan Henderson, Sung Chae Chang, Angel Martinez, red refractor, Max Volume, Kobe Mayo, rookie, Melted Mashers, Hyeseong Kim, rookie, Bryce Boetcher, Robert Hipwell, Alexander De La Cruz, and Leo DeVries. All right, halfway through the Bowman Chrome hobby. Then Tier 1 will finish us off tonight. Kevin Alcantara, Jacob Wilson, Jacob deGrom, Speckles, Aliario Furbus, Roman Anthony, 294 of 49 or 494 of 499 with a Juan Soto Adios. Yeah, a lot of people got hits. It didn't, like I said, some of those ones are the qualifiers that I was talking about. Luke Dickerson, Nolan Schultz, Henry Torres, and Harrison Castillo. All right, 2 packs left. We still haven't gotten an auto yet, so I guess they're both in here. All right, here we go. Good luck. Francisco Lindor, Fernando Tatis Jr., Wyatt Langford, Luis Angel Acuna, Heinz Brito for the Guardians. Cole gets his first autograph and gets on the board. Yep, still taking numbers. We still got football to do tonight. So, Heinz Brito auto. So, one for the Guardians gets on the board now. Sebastian Walcott, it came to the league for the Rangers. Kevin Alvarez, Iguare, RJ Shrek, and Jordan Sanchez. All right, 1 pack left in Bowman Chrome. All right. Here we go. Looks like we're going to get a blue auto maybe, or a wave. Not sure. Sandy Alcantara, Jackson Holiday, Yusei Kikuchi. Here's the auto, 166 of 250. For the Baltimore Orioles, Nate George. And then behind it, 100 of 250, Ramsell Medina for the Royals. With a Roman Anthony, it came to the league, Christopher Suero, Yosar Gonzalez, Johan De Los Santos, and Warren Calcano. All right. So the Guardians take a hit, so they come off the board now. So that's going to... Nate George is a big one? Well, sweet. All right. So I got to confirm the Cardinals. That one's in question to me. So right now, Astros, potentially Phillies. Again, we have the Trey Turner super short print. The Braves, the A's, and the Dodgers. Some of these cards here, I'm kind of shocked that some of these teams did not hit. You see, obviously, a lot of the bottom side teams that people weren't sure what team to take were the ones that were the biggest hitters tonight. All right, this is your Topps Tier 1. This is your chances at bat knobs and all sorts of goodies. Empty box. Obviously hunting the Charizard bat knob. Doubt we have it because it's too thin. Might have a bonus hit though. We got Dylan Cruz, 3 of 125. That's nice. And then everything's backwards. So let me do this. I don't even know where to go. All right, I guess let's just do it like this. The next out is going to be Tier 1 Triple Relics card for Pete Alonso. 107 of 149 for the Mets. Nice hit for you, Mets. Oh, Mr. Trokey. Pete Alonso. Very nice. All right, next out. We got a relic for the Miami Marlins. 36 of 75 for Connor Norby. Let's try this here. All right. Next card. So these should be next to our autos. Oh, very nice. For the Baltimore Orioles, Kobe Mayo rookie, 83 of 99 on the Kobe Mayo auto. Had a couple people close in that 36 serial number. Again, no Yankee hits at all tonight. All right, last card in the break. It's going to be 4. Wow, and that's a nice one. For the Houston Astros, going to Dale Brunell, 22/25. Jose Altuve with 2 sick patches on it to finish the break off. All right. So Dale takes the last card in the break with a pretty sick looking card. I mean, obviously Altuve is not my favorite player in the world, being a Yankees fan, but I have to appreciate a nice looking card. Burn that card. Trash can? Ding, 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 ding. 22/25. A lot of people are right around that number. Nice looking card, though. And then the Dylan Cruz. All right, so I will verify through, as I do the sorting, I will verify through the Leaf cards to see who. Disgusting. I understand. Just to see what teams fell out for that. Some of the teams I think we know. I think Miker's going to fall out. We can say for a fact that Dale is now out. So I think it might be between Bobby's got to be a little bit questionable just because he's got the super short print Trey Turner. It might be between Brad and Job, but I will take a look, and after I sort those, I will kind of go back. It's not even my card. I can't burn it. It's not my card to burn. All right. Let's go through this is the stack of cards we had from this one from the recap. So here you go. Dylan Cruz to 125, rookie. Jose Altuve to 25, dual patch auto. Kobe Mayo to 99. Connor Norby to 75, patch. Pete Alonso, triple patch, 149. Ramsell Medina to 250, Bowman. Nate George to 250, first Bowman auto. Heinz Brito for the Guardians auto. Roman Anthony to 499. Will Taylor to 199. Yandy Diaz numbered to 299. Manny Cedeno to 299. Manny Machado to 150. Robert Gasser to 299. Ty Madden to 150. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to 150. Marcus Semien to 40. Altuve to 250. Panago Cubs. Adil Amador all etch rookie rush. Isaac Collins to 99. Aaron Shuck for the Rockies auto. Zebby Matthews 101 auto. Roki Sasaki to 99. Sean Manaea to 199 for the Mets. Thomas Agassi to 200. Jonathan Santucci to 99 patch auto. Brendan Summerhill to 10. Kalen Culper to 15. Thatcher Hurd to 99, 9/999. Malcolm Moore to 49. Larzo Montez, number 299. Yeah, 92/99. Victor Scott II, number to 49. Landon Root to 99. Treya Savage to 99. Kyle Tucker to 99. Shota Amanga to 325. Kyle Schwarber to 350. Matt Olson to 200, and that's just the stuff we had set to the side. On our board up here, we had a Dylan Cruz, Brady House, Seaver King, triple autograph to 15. We had a Jonathan India autograph to 150. We had a Trey Turner super short print photo variation for the Phillies. Kevin Alcantara autograph for the Cubs. Brian Hayes Masterpieces Bowman Best autograph. Heatwave die cut lava refractor parallel JD Martinez. They still have been honoring these, so definitely get that sent in. Theo Gillen for the Rays to 99 patch auto. Wyatt Langford oil spill refractor, super rare. And then our top 2 cards of the break by far, Wyatt Langford Moments to 5 out of 5, and the Jesus Meda patch auto 1 of 1 from Leaf Trinity. Leaf Trinity is amazing. I stand by it. Very nice. And I have this highlighted. I will save this highlight and I will go back and take a look and we will figure out who gets the top Berlinger, and I'll figure out a race for it. All right, so I'm going to copy that and I'm going to save that to my list here. All right, so we're going to do football now. So we have the mini for football. What was the final score of the game? Jags won, so that's probably most people that knocked out. Wow, Trokey was so close. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah. Wow, Trokey was ridiculously close. He had 31-27 Jacksonville. Damn. Yep. Nobody hit tonight, but damn, that was close. All right. Let me get my keyboard up here. All right. Unpin this. By the way, for those who are wondering, the WWE break has been changed to be a pick your wrestler break now. So you actually get the ability to pick a wrestler to take into that break. All right, so let me pull up the mini. Find the mini. Oh, there it is. All right. Thomas closed it, so let me just check all the payments. And then we're gonna run the stopwatch. All right. I screwed that up. Hmm? I think that's the login. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull up the login. There we go. Race timers. We're going to do the monster race for this one because I like the monster race. All right. Let me just check these payments. Just making sure all the payments are in for the mini. Tim. All right. Everyone's good for the mini. All right. So we are going to run. We're going to do a 30 seconds on the clock. All right. So I'm going to switch the screen over. We're going to do our nobody grabbed the Jaguars on the football break, so I'll end up taking them. All right. So this is running our mini. All right. All right, so the contestants are on the line. We are running our mini for the monster break. Here is, you can see everybody. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and you're off. We got Evil Optimus Prime. Now weirdly shaped Godzilla. Then we got the T-Rex is kind of out front right now, or we got Mark Hudson and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man out front right now. Top spot's going to get the Raiders here. We got 8 seconds left in our mini here. Who's going to end up taking this one? Who's making the push at the end? Thomas and the Daywalker here is going to take it. He's going to end up getting the Raiders. Thomas, Tino, and Mark. That is going to be your top 3. Thomas will get the Raiders. Tino will get the Titans, and Mark Hudson will get the Falcons. I'm going to put that back over. All right, and then we're going to run your random. We're going to do it through a different race. Let's see, what will we use for the next one? A fancy dress race. Ooh, that could be interesting. Maybe not as fancy as I thought. We got Italian brain rot. Let's see. We're going to do a crab race for Maryland. All right. So we'll do a crab race for the football break to determine the top 4 in that one. All right. So do need to double check though. I had a couple payments I was waiting on apparently. So that's going to be Mark Hudson. And then Raiders is Thomas. And Titans is Vitino. All right. I do need to just check a couple payments because I realized I was not actually all set on this one that I thought I was. $60, $100. Yeah. Okay. All right, that works. Sorry, just making sure I had everybody here. That one. That one. Sorry, just making sure I had everybody here. I realized I missed this. I did see that one. All right. I do need a couple payments, but everybody here is reliable, so we'll run it. I'll just send a message to everybody, so bear with me 1 second. Oh, never mind. He's good. All right, cool. That makes things easier. All right, I think we are just about set. So we're going to do a random all right, so we're going to do a random for the Giants. We got 3 select mega boxes and 1 Topps Panini Black. And these have cards numbered to 25 or less in them. So, because it's a first off the line. All right. 30 seconds on the clock. I'm going to go ahead and switch your screen over. All right. And here is your crab race. Crab race top 4. Top spot's going to get a a Prism Black hobby box first off the line. And the other 3 will get the select mega boxes. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're running. All the crabs are happy dancing right now, working their way towards the line here. Yeah. Who's going to get the lead? Juan Lopez right now in the lead right now. Is he going to be able to hold it? Uh-oh. Matt Marceau coming out of the lane. Matt Marceau top spot for the Commanders there. He's going to get the Giant for the Panini Black first off the line box. For the Giants. That's Matt. Your other top 4 are going to be Marcus, Thomas, and Marcus. You all get the Giants. Crab, taste like crab, soft like people, crab, people. Some good South Park episode. Alright. Music's kind of good too. Go, smoke to it. Alright. There's the list. I'm going to go start tagging people in the inventory. Alright, I'm going to go about it. All right. Put this over. All right. There we go. All right. So there's your list. Let me get the tags in for folks. Right? It does sound like that. I do agree with you. All right. Think we got all the tags in. All right. We'll take this out of the way. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do Marcus's box for select first. He's going to have the Giants, not the Commanders. I keep tossing around which team I want to go as the lock team on this. It's very hard to kind of figure out because I feel like it's changing a lot. I think Scatabo and Darth values have been going up. I mean, I don't know how you look at it after this week. Maybe I'll go back to the Raiders. But I'm also trying to look at who's got the better hit prospect, too. Empty box. All right. Let's power rip this box. So Marcus has Giants in this one, so obviously a neighbor zebra is what he's hunting. Everyone else has their teams. So if I remember correctly, the Panini Black had the first off the line was a parallel to 25, a relic to 25, and a autograph, patch auto to 25. It's only got 5 cards in the box, so there ain't much in there. I did order some regular Panini Black hobby boxes. They're a little lower in price compared to what I paid for first off the line, but I just don't have anything really super to mix with it right now. That's the only trouble. All right. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. This is first select mega box. Kair Alam, Fashanu, Nico Collins, black and green shock. Okira Kiki, that's one for the Giants. Blake Corum. Red, Andrew Van Ginkel for the Vikings. That is 248 of 249. I'll slide this out to the side. All right. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Sam Darnold, Tip Riemann, Braylon Allen, silver rookie. There's a Malik Neighbors shock going to Marcus. I feel like the selects have lost a lot of value unless you get a zebra. That says they're so populated out right now. Brock Bowers, Austin Samuel Jr. You did not. You finished 5th. And you needed to be 4th or better. You were just shy. So you got the Jets. T. Higgins, Earl Campbell, Brett Favre, Tyler Guyton, Jordan Davis, DJ Moore, Josh Allen, Roll Aduthe, Joe Burrow, Theo Johnson for the Giants, Kamani Vidal, Keenan Coleman, rookie shock, Jackson Smith Najiba futures, Derrick Henry, Jamias Winston, Caleb Williams, Joe Alt, Dak Prescott silver die cut, Joe Burrow shock, Marvin Harrison Jr., Josh Allen, Devontae Smith, Blake Corum, Fred Taylor, Joe Namath, Justin Herbert, Rashawn Johnson, Joshua Carty. No, we did a crab race. It was very crabby. It was a very crabby race. I've been toying with the idea of whether or not I want to buy another Donruss box and do another break with Donruss, but I feel like I'm just asking for trouble with that. I don't know. I'm very torn on it right now. I'm torn on the subject if we do another Donruss. I don't know. I'm very lost on it. box. You didn't have your crab. You had slow crabs. They were just a little too slow. Hey, did you ever open that Formula One hobby box? I'm just curious if anything good came out of it. All right, this one is for Thomas for the Giants. You did not have any winning crabs. Your crabs had crabs. Security label. All right, here we go. Box 2, this is going to Thomas. Nothing huge. All right. Kamari Lassiter, Will Anderson Jr., George Kittle, Joe Altshock, J.J. McCarthy shock, nice. Brian Thomas Jr., Spencer Rattler, Ivan Pace Jr., Joe Anderson, Rasul Douglas, Caleb Williams shock. Another nice shock there. Caleb Williams, select certified. Ringo, Pearsall, Rashad White, Hufanga, Bucky Irving, Jamias Winston, Rokon Smith, Olave, Malik Neighbors, Justin Fields, Brock Bowers, Blake Corum, Brett Favre for the Falcons. That's an odd one. Brock Purdy, Drake May, Greg Zerlin, Lamar Jackson, Harrison Smith, Cedric Tillman, Kayvon Thibodeau for the Giants, Breece Hall, Dallas Turner, Will Levis, Will Rashad, Kyle Hamilton, Devontae Smith, Drew Brees, Malik Neighbors, Shaq Thompson, Kirby Joseph. Not much to write home on that one. These shocks, you know, when we first started pulling these, those shock rookies would have been like, oh man, we just pulled a shock Caleb. We just pulled a shock JJ. Now it's like, it's a shock. Certified football has been pushed back to 10/29. It's like, oof. So now what do we do in between now and then? Panini doesn't, I didn't see anything releasing this week for Panini other than these Prism Black boxes. Leaf has some stuff, but I don't love Leaf football. I love Leaf baseball. I don't love Leaf football. I'm trying to see if there's anything coming out this week for football other than the Blacks. I've been watching closely for Mosaic football account because you know I love doing some retail Mosaic football. You're not shocked? I'm not shocked either. Yeah, so Panini Black comes out on 2 days. And then Flawless Hobby comes out. Football comes out 3 days. Other than that, there's nothing. Yeah, I'm looking at what's out there right now, and there just is not a ton of new football out there. And there's no real retail out there to buy either. I mean, you can find some stuff, but it's just not great. There's just not great football out there right now. I think the Leaf baseball stuff has been killing it. I mean, Greg, you missed it earlier. This came out of our Mega Baseball break. I mean, we had a Jesus Mata 101 Majestic patch auto. All right, Marcus has this box for the Giants. Just the Leaf football stuff. I feel like it's very hard for people to kind of get on board with it. I do have Bowman Chrome football on order. I have a case of that plus some jumbos and things. I'll be doing a lot of Bowman Chrome football for a while. I feel like we're in a better rhythm with football. Donruss retail actually, I don't even think it's come out yet. I'm still waiting for my boxes from Dick's Sporting Goods to show up. I had mega boxes of Donruss ordered. All right. I don't think any 2025 Donruss retail has actually been come out. All right. Theo Johnson, Earl Campbell, Brian Thomas Jr. Let's leave that one. Jared Goff, Brock Bowers, Tyler Newbin, Andy Dalton, Jameis Winston, Caleb Williams, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, Jackson Powers Johnson, Joe Alt, Blake Corum, Ahmad Sauce Gardner, J.C. Latham, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Dan Hampton, Riley Moss, Joe Montana, Drake Maybase, Devontae Smith, Drew Bledsoe, Armstead, Marvin Harrison Jr., Calvin Austin III, Quinyon Mitchell, Brian Urlacher, Tyreek Woolen, Braylon Allen, Justin Herbert, Marvin Harrison, Kendrick Bourne, Michael Pittman Jr., Aaron Rodgers, Travis Kelce, Jameson Williams, Derek Stingley Jr., CeeDee Lamb, and Dion Dawkins. Wow, that was a rough box. Thank God we got a first off the line box here. That was rough. That was some rough select there. This is the end of select this week. I do have 2 mega boxes left of this stuff, but it's sitting in a case. It's sitting in a case. Probably going to sit away for a while. So I have 6 blasters. All right. It's a tiny box. It is a first off the line box. So we have, I forget what the hit count is on this. It's heavy. It is a first off the line. It is NFL Panini Black. It is 5 cards. This is everything you can hit in it. Blacked out jersey autos are pretty cool. White Knight, that's a case hit. Black Golds, I think, is a case hit. Obviously, I think all those are considered case hits, but I think White Knight and Black Golds are kind of the big ones there. We should be getting 3 cards in here, numbered to 25 or less. I was hoping this thing would be so thick it'd be busting out of the box. That was my hope. 5 cards. I can't remember how many autos come in here. I don't remember if we get any base or not, but that's a pretty thick pack. Can we hit logo NFL shields? Trying to see if NFL shields are a thing in here. All right. At least we got a kid reporter on the back. So, hey, we got that going for us. We got a kid reporter. All right. I think we got some bonus cards in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we do have some bonus cards. All right. It's probably because it's first off the line. All right. So, kicking it off first, we've got 11 of 11 on the fireworks for the Texans. Jalen Noel, 11 of 11. I don't know if the next one's a base or not. I don't think it is. All right. Here we go. Here's our next one out. Trying to enjoy this one. Oh, it's backwards. Well, that's not what I want. All right, let's try that again. Rookie for the Vikings as a sizable memorabilia, Ty Felton, 105 of 149, going to the Vikings. Sizable memorabilia. It should have been a sizable NFL shield. One for the Vikings. All right. All right, next one. So we're supposed to get an auto and a relic to 25, so. Looks like it's a 49er. Nope, it's a brown. Ooh, oh. Oh, it's a Nike swoosh. Is that a 101? No. That is 7 of 25 on the Nike swoosh. Quinshawn Junkins. Damn. Damn. That is sick. I think that's my first Nike swoosh. For the Browns. Where's Thomas? I think Thomas has the Browns. Does Thomas have the Browns? Thomas with the Browns. That's a boom right there. Quinshawn Judkins on the Nike swoosh. 7 of 25. Absolutely sweet hit. That's awesome. That's nice. All right, here we go. Next one. Oh, it's Vikings again. Vikings having a break. 43 of 50. Is that JJ? JJ McCarthy, Futurist. Look at the sick patch on that one. Sure it's not from any specific game event. It, of course, as is customary, 43 of 50. Nice JJ McCarthy, though. Second year JJ on that one, but that's nice. Futuristic. These black cards are pretty nice. Not gonna lie, they're pretty nice. So it looks like we're getting 2 auto cards then. And I think the patch auto should be our photo card. Well, the Panini Black is pretty much saving this entire break, so. think this is actually going the right way already. Yep, okay. Running back. Colts. DJ Giddens, 45 of 199 for the Colts, running back. Colts went to TJ. I don't have a problem breaking these. The problem's the price, obviously. Okay. Is it going the right way? All right, so this should be our other photo. I think it's backwards. Okay. All right. Yep. All right. Last one. This should be a photo number to 25 or less. Rookie. That is Bashul Tutin on a Nike swoosh for the Jaguars. 12 of 20 in a silver pen, a Bashul Tutin. I have no idea what position this dude plays. Bashul Tutin on a Nike swoosh auto. Nice hit. Well, we're going to have another one of these up tomorrow. Another first off the line. And I got 6 select blasters to go with it, so. Two Nike swooshes in one break. That's pretty freaking awesome. Oh. All right. I'll do a quick recap on this. So I said wrestling is now a second round. Okay. So if you want to get on a wrestling is now a pick your wrestler. So you get to pick one wrestler to carry in, and then you're going to get random the rest of the wrestlers. It's $20 a spot. You'll get 11 additional randoms based on the one you pick. Some of the big names are going quick, so make sure you get in there and grab some. There's still a lot of big names out there, like Seth Rollins, CM Punk, a lot of big names still out there to be grabbed in that break. Undertaker, no one's taken Undertaker yet in that break, so go ahead and jump into the WWE break. Let's do a recap of this real quick. We got Brian Thomas Jr. on the Shock. We've got Caleb Williams, base rookie. Drake May, base rookie. Caleb Williams, select certified. Drake May, base rookie. Braylon Allen, silver die cut. Caleb Williams, base rookie. Caleb Williams on the Shock. Andrew Von Ginkel, that was numbered to 249. JJ McCarthy on the Shock. DJ Giddens for the Colts to 199. Numbered 11 of 11, Jalen Noel. Yeah, there's a couple of girls in there. Greg, you should take a look at it. It's a 20 spot. It's WWE Top's finest. There's only been 5 spots taken so far, and you get to pick one of the wrestlers to have to carry into that break. So I'll tag you in it. 43 of 50 on the futuristic JJ McCarthy. Ty Felton on the sizable memorabilia, number to 149. We had Quinshawn Judkins, 7 of 25 on the jumbo Nike swoosh. And then the photo 12 of 20 Bashul Tutin Nike swoosh auto. God, I thought that was going to be a Travis Hunter. That would have been really nice. All right, that's your breaks for this evening. Breaks will go up tomorrow. We'll have NASCAR back online. We'll have 2 Bowman hobby boxes as a pay-by team. And we will have this break, except with select blaster boxes instead of megas. So, all right. Hope you all have a great night. It was good to be back. I'm glad everybody was able to jump in. We gave a lot of break credit away in the earlier breaks. If we want to do a Leaf baseball break, I'll consider doing it. I'll put a poll up for that. We'll see what we can come up with maybe. But hope you all have a great night. Hope you all have a great week. And I will be working on getting a lot of these sorted and shipments out. All right, y'all. Have a great night, and we'll catch you all